Can you give us an example of an ethics issue that you have faced or maybe you've seen in the workplace?
Yeah, there were a few, but I think the one that's most recent is, as a professor, we specify textbooks for courses, and so, once the textbook is specified, the students have to pay for that textbook. Can cost a lot of money. And I know a few years ago we were looking at changing textbooks for a particular course, and at one point, the salespeople come through and they get to know you, and of course they want you to use their textbook. And in this particular course, there are about 3 competing textbooks, and each one of the reps was coming by, kind of on a regular basis. Have you made your decision yet? And at some point, one of the reps came by and said, well, we have an opportunity. We'd like to invite you down to Puerto Rico
Wow.
for a weekend, and we want you and a few other people to discuss, our textbook and whether or not we can make improvements, what improvements we could make. And we'll take care of all the expenses and everything else. So I politely declined and said, I don't feel comfortable doing that. And I went and talked to the head of the department and said, well, what do you think? Because it's tempting, of course, to go and enjoy, a nice weekend in Puerto Rico. And he said, well, you can do it, but you're right. They shouldn't be paying for it. If you want to do it, if you think they're really going down, you're really going to be productive in terms of discussing the textbook and potentially improving the textbook, then you can take it out of your own department account. So we essentially have money that's set aside. But I decided I didn't even want to do that. I didn't want to be influenced. I didn't want to be potentially influenced in the decision. I wanted the decision to be based on the merits of the textbook. I thought, they'd never come out and say, well, we're doing it to try to influence your decision. But, that was my feeling. Didn't feel comfortable doing it.
Okay.